So much for that report on such an important resource. And as Bill was talking about in his report, you know, the cooling centers, they are such an awesome resource right here in our community. Go take a break there, and as you saw earlier, maybe make some friends, and maybe they'll deliver some snow cones and cool treats. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really hot.
Yes.
AC is really important right now. AC fans, anything that you can do to help. I've been running my fan pretty regularly.
Pretty high?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to South Texas, Hope.
Well, it's going to stay hot. Today we got to 100 degrees. So that's our 4th day in a row of hitting 100 degrees. We held out until August, but then August brought the heat. We're usually around an average high of 95 degrees. So we have been a little bit above that the last couple of days. Now, going into tomorrow, we're expecting upper 90s again. Tonight will fall into the 80s by midnight, and then we'll keep on falling just a couple of degrees by tomorrow morning, but at lunchtime we'll get back into the 90s. So it's a pretty typical look of what we've been seeing the past couple of days. Now we do expect to see some isolated showers tomorrow, some sea breeze showers when we heat up to our high temperature in the upper 90s. Seed Futurecast is throwing out a couple of showers. It has one going towards Kingsville right now. It is possible that the severe thunderstorm that we saw today come through Kingsville, stabilize that portion enough to where they don't see any rain, but with sea breeze showers, this could be other places through the coastal bend tomorrow. So we're looking at isolated to widely scattered activity tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, copy and paste from tonight, will be in the 80s by midnight. With the heat, the real concern is that heat index. That humidity is packing a punch. Will be 110 plus here in Corpus Christi. A lot of the places between Highway 281 and Highway 77 often see the worst of both the heat and the humidity, and so we'll be flirting with those heat indices in the 110s or plus tomorrow. Now we're going to stay hot, and that's because of this upper level high pressure system we have over to our west. That is going to move back east somewhat and strengthen as it does, and the rotation around it allows for some energy to come down into the coastal bend. That's what we saw today. It brought some energy down through Texas and consequently storms down into the coastal bend, and so our rain chances will really be dependent on any of that upper level energy coming into the coastal bend. We're not seeing a ton of moisture. We've got a little bit here, but it's really around average or a little bit more than that. By Wednesday, though, we do seem to get just the average or a little bit drier, so those rain chances are going to trend down. Again, we're really dependent on that upper level energy to provide any extra lift for those rain chances to spark off. With that being said, we're really just going to be hot this week. We're looking at temperatures staying in the upper 90s with those heat indices approaching 110 or above every single day this coming week. No really relief in sight. Here's a look at the tropics. There's 3 places that the NHC has flagged right now. We've got a place in the central Atlantic, and they're monitoring a tropical wave to come off the coast of Africa, around a medium chance of development. There's a place off of the southeastern coast as well, and of course Dexter has developed that's moving away from the United States. We're going to continue monitoring all of that and keep y'all updated as we move throughout the week. Tonight, 77 degrees for your low. As we move into tomorrow, we'll get back up into the upper 90s for a high temperature of 98 degrees for your 7-day forecast. We're looking at holding on to those isolated showers a little bit longer, but we'll still have that heat. Leslie?
Well, you know, Hope, anytime I see that y'all tack on the little rain icon, even if it's little, I have a little bit of hope and faith because that does help keep things slightly cool.
Yeah, models are a little bit different about tomorrow, so we could trend lower, but just in case.
Y'all will keep us updated.
Yes.
Hope, thank you so much. Hey, keep it here and get ready.